Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. The ability to fail upwards is a skill being mastered by many in the entertainment industry. No, you are not listening to the same video. This is just happening again and again and again, especially across the video game industry, with Corrine Bush being let go or leaving her job, their job, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, leaving their job at BioWare to go get a job at Wizards of the Coast. And now we have yet one more. Former Concord Director of Marketing and Operations joins Halo Studios because, well, when you destroy a title that is barely even released yet, you need to aspire for bigger and better things. Moving on to Halo. Senior Product Marketing Manager. What on earth is even that? Article over here by Fandom Pulse, John F. Trent, doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Pamela Piscatello, Director of Marketing and Operations for Firewalk Studios. And it's lovely, wonderful, astronomically successful failure. Game has officially joined Halo Studios as Senior Product Marketing Manager. What could possibly go wrong? Are you telling me Pamela's the one responsible for this? The cat box? Oh, Lord have mercy. Maybe go back to the drawing board with that one? And what on earth is this? Is Halo becoming Fortnite? I think all these first-person shooters are becoming Fortnite with one skin after another that just doesn't make sense in the environment of the game. You're going to have light-up glasses, and people have opinions of the cat ears, but whatever. But part of the armor? Sure, maybe, I guess. That could be argued to each their own, but whatever. But the sunglasses, the light-up glasses in a Halo skin. Halo is Fortnite now, apparently. Okay. This announcement has obviously raised significant concern from gamers after former World of Warcraft. Why do I keep after hearing about Mark Kern? You know there are other people who exist besides Mark Kern, right? Grums is not the only person talking about this out here, but whatever. Let's look at some of the comments. Bye, Halo Studios. We'll put DEI and woke shite into this game because we know better. Because, yes, that's what we're dealing with. All these developers and writers and directors and actors and actresses, they believe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they can do it better than the original creator, whether it's a TV show, movie, a book, comic book, especially comic books. Now, they're moving on to video games to cannibalize and butcher and change everything fundamental about the game. Interesting. And yet, believing that they can do it better than the creator, and it ends up being nonsense because when you prioritize the DEI, and I want to make sure that this is perfectly clear, all the advertisements, all the marketing, all the promotional material is prioritizing the woke shite, the DEI, the inclusion, the checkbox nonsense. Well, that tells everybody that's what you're focusing on. You don't care about the franchise. You don't care about the actual gameplay mechanics and story. And the results prove themselves. Blame our customers when the layoffs start, because that is generally what happens over and over again. This game's not for you. And then they wonder why we don't play their games. What else do we have here? Wade Whalen has this to say. Where there is a franchise left to kill, they will find it because leeching off established franchises is the only way they could ever possibly get the success they are wanting too badly. Although they don't care if it kills the franchise or not, since they only want representation and nothing else. And if in getting that reputation it kills the studios, which it has time and time again, then as far as they are concerned, that is a sacrifice they are more than willing to take because it does not affect them. They move in, and the studios don't know any better because they see the social media post, or they're afraid to not bend the knee, afraid of what sort of representation or what sort of rebuttals they'll get, the ramifications of them not agreeing to this. I believe it was the lovely, wonderful oh so trustworthy Kim Belair that said, go ahead and take your marketing department out for coffee and terrify them as to what might happen if they don't agree to your, well, let's call them demands, because that's what they are. This comment right here, they don't care what happens to the franchise because they know better. They know better than the paying customer, than the chuds, than the toxic man babies, or, again, as the lovely Kim Belair has said, the picky babies. Instead of, catering to the so-called picky babies, who are the ones that spend the money. You're trying to cater to an audience that doesn't have expendable income. You're catering to an audience that does nothing more than screech online and share your posts and like and heart, because if that wasn't the case, games like Dustborn would have been a massive success and wouldn't have had to rely on government funding. Free man Phil, the worst part of modern society. Well, first of all, putting the modern audience into your advertising material is a death knell for your game. Be very careful with that. Simple marketing is the complete and utter lack of accountability and responsibility, because constantly these studios heads, these developers, these writers, these producers are constantly failing upwards. I know they may have been part of Dragon Age the Veilguard, but that failure, that's not because of the writing. That's not because of the checkbox ideology that was forced into the game. It has nothing to do with that. That's because of nonsensical YouTuber man babies like myself and Smash JT and Hypnotic, who just derided the game, hated the game before it even came out, even though we all actually bought and played the game, but whatever. It's all our fault. We have that kind of power, ladies and gentlemen. This continuously failing upward. Concord director, failed game, shut down in less than 2 weeks. And yet, director of marketing gets promoted, gets to go work for Microsoft on Halo. Regardless of what they're doing, product marketing manager is irrelevant. They got promoted. They get to work for the bigwig. And then again, Corrine Bush leaves BioWare, moves on to Wizards of the Coast to work as a dev in their gaming department. One failure after another, and these people are getting promoted. And will it come to an end? There's no telling. Who knows? Keep voting with your wallet. Think about your purchases. Wait for the reviews to come in and vote with your wallet. Find a trustworthy source and go from there. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things us YouTubers beg you to do. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.